Virgo, welcome to Aether Tarot. Welcome back, or welcome if you're joining for the first time. We're doing a general collective reading for you today. I'm going to start off with some tea leaves and then we'll get into the tarot. So let's get into it. We have the yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. I have a feeling you had that in your last reading too, Virgo. Or maybe it was the one before. We have the flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. You may be a bit tied down and frustrated with people that are trying to tempt you. Which would be people that are unaligned with you, or you're vibrating at a different frequency from, you know, whoever these people are, whether they're your peers or your friends or family. If something sounds like you want to, maybe you're growing out of some people or somebody or a situation or whatever it may be. Just take what resonates for you. You could be feeling tied down and frustrated though, because, you know, like, we can't control other people. We can be a positive influence or a negative influence on them, but at the end of the day it's up to them, isn't it? So it can be frustrating when you're wanting to be a positive influence on somebody, but they just fall back into the same habits, or keep repeating the same cycles because the lesson's not quite even learned. So we've got a cat, which is saying a two-faced friend. Ooh. So somebody around you think you can trust is not the case. We have the dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Okay, so maybe some work you did, an investment you made, a person you met, relationship you formed, something like that. We have a timing card for January. All right. The bottom of the deck, we have a boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Okay, so somebody could get an inheritance. Maybe somebody selling a property. Somebody could be winning the lotto. Sounds like something's coming in that's kind of nice. Alright, let's get into the tarot, expand this story out. I'm very interested in this two-faced friend. This is your center card, which means this is like the dominant focus in your life for this reading. Well, this reading is your life. So everything else is kind of on the sides. Let's see. These cards already pre-shuffled, so let's just go. Alright, we have the Three of Cups, the Nine of Wands, Queen of Swords in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. So, Three of Cups is celebration, socializing, going out with friends, having a good time. So you could be doing this but feeling tied down and frustrated. Maybe it's become a little same old, maybe with the same old friends, or the same old places, people, things. Maybe what you were finding fun in the past doesn't really float your boat anymore. Or you could be feeling tied down and frustrated because you can't go out with friends and socialize right now for some reason. Seven of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck suggests limited options and choices. So I'm thinking it's all becoming a bit lame for you. Like, boring. It really is all the same. Same people, same places, same everything. I feel like somebody here is growing out of something. We have the Sun in reverse as well. It's just like this doesn't make you happy anymore. You want something different. You want different choices. You want different options. You have the Six of Wands, which is a celebration. It's winning. It's success in some area. And the Emperor. So it feels like somebody here is bossing up, or you could be meeting this Emperor. This Emperor with the Moon in reverse. So something that was previously hidden from your views, not so hidden anymore. Not with the Sun here. It's like, well, I mean, the Sun's in reverse, suggesting like you don't have fun doing this anymore, or these options aren't really what you want anymore. Maybe that's the thing, like you've been meeting all the same types of people, like just the same places and the same things they do, but the same types of people, and you're kind of like next, had that, done that, been there, been with them, just like a lack of interest. Then this Emperor shows up. Either this Emperor shows up in your life, or you boss up into this Emperor energy, and it's kind of like you finally wise up. But the thing is, even if this Emperor is showing up in your life and this isn't your energy, to take what resonates, flip it, switch it. For you to meet an Emperor, for you to be a match for an Emperor, you need to at least be Empress. I mean, for you to be a match for an Emperor energy, you are Emperor energy. You are resonating at that level, that frequency. And you don't see this coming with the Moon. But when it comes in, it's like, hello there. How you doing? I mean, this is sweet success. This is like, finally it's coming in for me. Like, riding in on his horse, he's having a win, and you are celebrating. So like, you're celebrating and others are celebrating this for you. So it's like what you couldn't see finally is coming in. It's and then you can celebrate with your friends. Or maybe this Emperor is not really a match for the type of people you've been hanging around. I don't know. You've been tied down and frustrated. Maybe somebody's coming back. This could be reconciliation. So let's see. Let's clarify this Three of Cups. Ooh, Justice in reverse. Justice in reverse. Yeah. Okay, so just gonna go back to, repeating what I was saying before. This, we have here also the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You no longer want to fight for these old people, everything's become the same old, and you just don't, it doesn't balance you out like it used to. The Justice in reverse is about getting balance. Maybe you used to go out with these particular friends to these particular parties, do what you do, and you used to really get a kick out of it. It's kind of like somebody going from their 20s to their 30s, and it's like, I don't really get it anymore. I'm over it. It's not balancing you out anymore, and I think you're seeing some people as like shallow in the same old, cycles and roundabout. It's something's not fun for you anymore, and it's just like you don't even want to fight for it like you did before. Like, you've changed. Here we go though. We've got Queen of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Now this Queen of Pentacles is a pretty classy lady, and Ten of Pentacles, like, this is what you want. I feel like there's been hanging around some riffraff, and then you meet this, like, something's coming in that's pretty classy, and that ain't gonna cut it. That old stuff that you used to do, and those people that used to hang around, they aren't gonna cut this classy lady. Like, you wouldn't even want to introduce this classy lady to that old riffraff. She'd be like, it's like you're, or this is you, like deep down, you've got more substance. And I don't know. It's like somebody's coming into some money here with this Ten of Pentacles. We got the Four of Pentacles in reverse, so it's like you're not trying to hold on to your stability anymore. You're not needing like this financial help anymore from others with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Like, you've come out of somewhere where you've been stuck and you've been like fighting to keep your head above water. Something's like, either somebody has met a Queen of Pentacles, it's, you know, loaded, or somehow you're morphing into this Queen of Pentacles. Like, you're having a real win, a real success. Like, money's coming in here. I know a lot of money, and all of a sudden, and it's changing your course. And look, you've got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Like, your passion and desire and love for life is back. This is like new passion, new desire, and new love. Queen of Pentacles. Maybe this money just changes your life. It might not be a person. You could be in this Queen of Pentacles energy and you're just like, I got options. I've got some options now. Because I got some money. A lot of it. What I want to do. And not all the old stuff for the old people you were doing it with before. It's like now shit has gotten real. It's changing it up. So don't be tempted to lower your standards. I mean, if you're in this classy Queen of Pentacles energy with the Ten of Pentacles, you're not going to go back to, yeah. I feel like these old friends don't have that standard. Got the Strength card, Leo energy. King of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. Judgment. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. So, okay. You've got this courage and you're moving forward. And people aren't liking it. We've got this King of Swords that doesn't like it. There's heartbreak there. There's judgment there. There's judgment with this Queen of Wands. She don't like it. There's a Ten of Cups right next to her. There's an Ace of Pentacles in reverse next to her. Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of people trying to tempt you to do the wrong thing or to lower your standards, basically. And you're just going to have that Strength card, and you've got the Nine of Pentacles here. It's like you've done the long, hard yards. You've been on that journey. You've worked your way through. And I feel like you've worked your way to the top, but you're not at the end of this cycle, because the last part of the cycle is leveling up, standing your ground, not being tempted. And this is like Wounded Warrior. Like, you've fought to get where you are. And something's paying off now. We saw it. I wish I pulled that bottom tea leaf out. I feel like I need to reference it. Oh, it's right there. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. I feel like there is some sort of windfall coming through with that Ten of Pentacles. This is what this feels like. And maybe you've got all these people that want to come along and start leeching off you once this comes in. And with this timing card being January, I don't know. Kind of feel like it might be coming in before then, but maybe it's January. I'm just going to keep that out there, because like Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, I feel like this belongs to that there. And this reading is going in sync with that. It's like you've been on this long journey and you may have been struggling. You may have been struggling and actually been in the Six of Pentacles in reverse, like needing people to help you. Feeling like everything was against you. With this Seven of Swords in reverse. Not having any stability. in this, like, put you in this 9 of Wands energy, and you might have wanted to give up, or maybe you did give up a couple of times along the way, but then you had no choice. Keep on living, keep on going. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this Queen of Swords in reverse is this two-faced friend. Somebody who professes to tell you the truth, but they're anything but that. They're jealous, they're lying, they're backstabbing you. Judgment just fell out for her. So, I don't know, maybe there's something legal going on there. Something's coming to light, but this two-faced friend is what you're dealing with currently. This is in the century spread. I feel like she's jealous, she's envious, she's got... Now, jealousy stems from low self-esteem. If you're fucking good with yourself, if you're really solid with yourself, you don't get jealous. You don't get triggered by somebody who... You're not threatened by other people, what they look like, what they've got. You're happy for other people's success when you are confident and self-assured. You're not jealous of them. It's so low vibrational. And so Judgment's coming in for this Queen of Swords in reverse. We've got the Lovers here, so this could be an ex or an ex-friend, or even a best friend who's a two-faced friend, but a friend nonetheless. Like, this is a friend, somebody who's jealous of you, maybe jealous of this love relationship you're about to go into, or somebody who's secretly in love with you, which is why they're jealous about anybody you're meeting or anything you're doing where the focus isn't on them. I feel like, yeah, got a King of Wands here. So we've got the Lovers to the 9 of Pentacles to the King of Wands. So, I mean, this King of Wands isn't even a match for this Queen of Swords in reverse anyway. Very different people. Passion, mind, practical, not so practical. Just very different people. King of Cups in reverse, 6 of Wands. Why? Those fell out, but it wasn't clarifying any cards. So we've got time. You're having a success, and I feel like this Queen of Swords is just so jealous about that, about your success. I don't know what this King of Cups in reverse is doing, but it did just fall out, so it could have been an accident. But you know, we've got the 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of conflict and a lot of men around you, and all these men are in reverse. You got King of Cups, King of Swords, Knight of Wands, all in reverse. This is like conflict and battles. Got the Wheel of Fortune's in the upright. Somebody could swing both ways. Somebody could be on the down low, or the not so down low. I mean, this could be like, this Queen of Swords could be in love, secretly in love, or crushing on a guy that prefers men to women. Maybe a guy that sleeps with men and women, but he's not gonna like commit to a woman because of that. And you know, like, you can't compete with a woman who, I mean, you can't compete with the man who wants another man as a woman, no matter what you got to offer. You know, if you're not that, you're not that. But that's an interesting twist. All it matters about that, though, is that this Queen of Swords is getting some judgment. She's all out of joint. She's got her nose out of joint. She's out to do some damage, but it is backfiring on her. Alright, so let's move along to, okay, financial gain, usually coming in from something you did in the past, and this very well lines up with the money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. Well, those could be two separate things, because, like, this is about inheritance, winning, and windfall, and this is about financial gain from something you've already done. So you could just be, like, completely turning your wheel of fortune here. I mean, you could be coming into money from something you've done in the past, or something that's finally got there, something you've totally built up yourself from scratch, and been in this Knight of Wands, just like pushed on and kept keeping on, and it may have even felt like it was just never gonna get there, or it got the better of you a couple of times, but you sort of like break through this barrier. You break through some sort of financial barrier here, and then when you do, even more shows up. It's like you get this double hit, this double whammy, and something's all happening around January. So this could be the coming January. Probably is. You got the next 6 months to really, like, push through this. But I feel like this is showing up, and we got this sneaky energy here. Like, we've got this 7 of freaking swords. I just can't stand the people in this energy. You get on your chariot. You head in this direction, this new direction, and this freaking Queen of Wands comes in this 7 of Swords energy. It's just some sneaky... Somebody is being sneaky, manipulative, deceitful, trying to take what's not theirs. I feel like this Queen of Wands, I mean... I don't know. 4 of Swords in reverse. Somebody's not getting too much sleep, or maybe they need to. Need to meditate. Let's get a clarifier on that. What's the 4 of Swords in reverse? Because I feel like the 5 of Wands in reverse. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I'm feeling like as soon as, like, this has been going on for you for so long, like, you've had this battle and this struggle for so long, and you get to a point where you just kind of, like, you stop fighting it. Like, you stop fighting. This is like an ego death happens. This betrayal happens in this ego death, and maybe this betrayal comes from this Queen of Swords in reverse, and it knocks you off your... I mean, she's going to get her judgment, but whatever happens here, like, you're going to feel completely defeated. Somebody is. I feel like she's going to do something, or this could be you pulling your own... This betrayal is going to put you into such a state that I feel like you go through this ego death, and it's a beautiful thing, because 2 things happen. One, what she did to you backfires on her, and she gets her judgment, and you realize somebody that you loved and trusted isn't who they say they are, and they're not to be loved and trusted. You stop pouring any time, energy, or resources into them anymore. And secondly, as soon as your ego death happens for you, this financial gain comes in. This massive turning point happens for you. This is like the biggest catalyst for your growth. It's not just an ego death. This is like a full transitional everything, and your outer world's a reflection of your inner world. You change something significantly on the inside, and boom, your life changes on the outside. Like, you level up in the 5D, in this 3D, it just pivots. It just pivots. You avoid this tower. The tower in reverse. Stop worrying. Stop having sleepless nights. The Queen of Cups. Tower in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. The Lovers. The King of Wands. King of Wands and the Lovers. How do you fit in? It's the only king in the upright. Oh well. No, we're missing the King of Pentacles. Let's see. Come January, you're going to be juggling. Trying to get some balance. Possibly with finances. Because maybe this is when this happens. When you finally like kind of let it all go. And then boom. It's there again. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. Page of Wands in reverse. Death card at the bottom of the deck. This is full transition. Something, or this could actually mean literal death. Somebody does die, and this is where this inheritance comes in, this double whammy. Because look, you may not be just juggling. You may be juggling because you got to lots of money. You got the money from what you had earned in the past, or something you had done in the past, that financial gain. And then you get this money from this windfall / inheritance. You could be juggling because you got like, I got this money over here, I got this money over here. It may not be to try and get balance, because I feel like somebody's getting a double whammy coming in here. And we got the Page of Wands in reverse. So you may not find out this information straight away. It's like this communication got blocked somehow. Like there could be a bit like there's something that's delayed in reaching you. Like you didn't even know about it. This could be that you didn't even know you were written into somebody's will. Or you had a lotto ticket or something and you didn't even know you were a winner, kind of didn't even take it in to check it straight away or something. Yeah, you could be like sitting on a winning lotto ticket, sitting on a win somehow. You could be in somebody's will and you didn't even know you were in it, even if you knew they were passed. It's like there's something happens and you don't find out straight away, but here, look, this puts you into star energy. This could also be like something you've been plugging away at for a long time goes viral, because we have the star energy. There's a lot of attention on you, a lot of eyes on you. You could be blowing up on social media, on YouTube, on the internet, somehow, somewhere. It only takes one thing to go viral, and then everything you've done can be recognized. So you're getting a lot of good, positive attention, no matter what it is. Maybe it's just because you come into this windfall. It's like all of a sudden everybody's like, holy shoot, did you hear what happened to Virgo? So But if this isn't inheritance and the actual death, this is certainly a transition, like massive transition. And I really do feel like, inheritance or not, you go through this ego death, and this really does apply. And like, even with the star card, this is, you know, like popularity, getting recognized, but she's pouring out the emotion, she's pouring out the water. It's like she's with an ego death or this transition time. It's not giving up, but it's letting go of just what doesn't work anymore, like balancing it out, just not holding on anymore to what you think, what anybody else thinks, like of how you gotta look, how other people perceive you. I mean, even really the star card with the death card is the ego death. It just can't be any more perfect than this is an ego death in transition. So I feel like when that happens, it may be like feeling like a rock bottom in a really low moment, and yet it's actually the most priceless moment because it puts you in this 10 of Pentacles. So you may be like, I feel like somebody's going to get to that completely like fed up, you know, just don't care anymore. And it happens then. Like, that's when it happens. So somebody could even be holding on and not wanting to get to that point where they're kind of forced to sell that asset that they didn't want to have to sell, but they take that, they get that money, and they like literally go and put it on black, or they go and put it on red, and they double it overnight. And it could be that double whammy, like this total windfall, this total winning. Like if you're gonna lose that asset or whatever you had to sort of be forced to sell, you at least went and, you know, quadrupled it or something overnight. You did something with it, and you're back in business. And I'm not condoning that, you risk it. But somebody here gets a double whammy, and you get put on top. And it may take that complete like ego death, that complete transformation for all this to come in for you. It's not something you can like just decide to do. It's like an experience you have. It's a catalyst for it. And I feel like what sets you off on that experience is this Queen of Swords in reverse, this judgment, this complete betrayal that you find out about from this two-faced friend. I feel like that was like the final nail in the coffin. Literally, like that was the final straw. That is what puts you in this Four of Swords in reverse, this Five of Wands in reverse energy, and that's what has the spiral happen with the death, with the ego death. Whatever she does is literally like unforgivable, whatever you find out about with that. So finally, confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo, and adjustments are required. I'll see. Well, they're coming. Okay, new moon in Leo. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you, when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more on the spotlight, or more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on, Alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start for your children. Attune to the moon. Make time to have fun. Additional meanings for this card. It's time for you to show the world what you've got. Shine your light. Have some pride. Spoil yourself. You've earned it. You've turned someone's head. Leo is the sign of the big and the brave-hearted lion, of pride and showmanship and flirting. The energy around the new moon in Leo, and therefore around this card, whenever you pick it, is hot and generous. The energy loves itself, and so should you. If you've been too much of a wallflower, this new moon card and the new moon and the Leo new moon comes as a reminder that you need to be proud of who you are. For some of you, I feel like somebody's going viral, getting a ton of attention online in some way. Or you just get a ton of attention with whatever you end up doing with this breakthrough that's happening here. Alright, one more card. One more oracle card. Let's get one last piece of advice for you, Virgo. I'm going to finish your reading up. Oh, I've got the worst allergies today. It's driving me mental. So windy outside. Dusty. Alright. Card for Virgo. I really like this reading for you. Spirit Keeper of the North. We had two come out actually, but I'll take the first one. Spirit of Water. And Spirit Keeper of the North. So, let's see. Take time for contemplation. Turn within. Connect with your ancestors. Incubate ideas. Mend relationships. Watch your dreams. Meditate. The answers are inside you, waiting to be heard. Stay warm. Create dreams for your future. Repair whatever is broken in your home and your life. Forgive those people and situations that you've been dragging around for a while. In the medicine wheel, the north is the direction that symbolizes the darkest time of night, the coldest part of winter, the dark of the moon. It also represents the elder time of life and even a time of endings. Pulling the Spirit Keeper of the North indicates that it's time to take measure of your life. Explore what's working and what's not working. What and whom do you need to release? It's also the time to make repairs in your physical environment, as well as make repairs to your body. Additionally, this is the time to begin to dream and make plans regarding your future. Your ancestors are close at this time. Call on them. They want to help you. If you live in the Southern Hemisphere and draw this card, read the Spirit Keeper of the South instead. So, if you're in the north, stand outdoors at night, facing north, inhale the darkness, sink into your own depth. In the stillness, ancient wisdom emerges. If you're in the south, stand facing south during the midday. Close your eyes and feel the warmth of the sun opening your heart center. Absorb the sunlight as you sense yourself absorbing the abundance of the universe. I mean, this is really just saying you have that answer within you. And I feel like this catalyst that knocks you over, that creates this ego death, as you take that answer and run with it, like what you've already got it inside of you, you already know what to do, and whatever like flicks that switch, something flicks that switch, and your financial abundance just booms. So I'm really excited for you. Can't wait for part 2 of this story. So Virgo, this is your reading, and I hope it resonates. I hope you got something out of it. And if you did, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Help this channel to grow. If you can drop an emoji in the comment section, that really helps. It'll put you in the draw to win a tarot deck as well. One will be announced at the end of each month on the community tab. So if you want to get in for August, today's the last day. And then I'll be back in a couple more days and we'll do another reading for you, see how this all works out. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. So until next time, bye for now.